30 segundos.
Thank you very much, Madam Vice President. I would like to thank all the speakers who took the floor for the idea they have shared and for support of the mandate. There are lots of questions have been asked, and with your permission, I will start with the last accusation, and I'm happy that it finally has been said publicly, not in the social media, distributing defamation and misinformation. As concerned the China country visit, in the same way as any other country visit, the public call for contribution has been done a month before the visit, and I was open to receive any information and to talk to any stakeholder. But in the same way as in many other situations, none of the persons which have been mentioned today ever tried to contact the mandate. I would be happy to meet and to talk if there will be a case, and we will receive any request for a meeting. The second point, which comes to the financial contributions, I request the relevant NGO to stop its defamation campaign and behave in accordance with the standards of non-governmental organizations acting within the UN, as soon as the money which I have mentioned is not a gift. It's money coming to the Human Rights Council and voluntary extra budgetary contribution in the same way as in many other, and they are used under the full control of the Human Rights Council, for example, for development and establishment of the monitoring tool and the UN sanctions research platform. Coming back to the last points and many other questions which have been asked, first of all, I would like to call for all states to stop talking about the unilateral sanctions means of the enforcement and over-compliance as about the political issues or the means of the foreign policy. Let's talk about law. No measures can be taken if they are legal. If they are illegal. And that's why the question where the short-term sanctions are better than long-term has no ground in that. We shall talk about measures, whether measures taken are legal or illegal. If they are illegal, they cannot be taken. When it comes to the humanitarian impact, we shall start talking based on evidences rather than on the political statements and the legislatory ideas that sanctions do not affect human rights. They do, and the impact is disastrous. Being asked about the most terrible examples, there are many of them. I believe that the most terrible example is when, because of the use of unilateral sanctions or over-compliance, people have no access to food, to medicine, to water, to electricity and to gas, and they die. They die in pain, despair, and without hope. In the country visit to Syria, I said that it shall be assessed whether the impact of UCMs can be qualified as a crime against humanity, and I'm still waiting for the decision of the International Criminal Court upon Venezuela II case submitted by Venezuela 4 years ago. As concerns measures which can be taken, I call all states to help me to establish monitoring tool. If we do it, we will have facts, evidences and figures. And I hope that the Office of High Commissioner will help me to do it, to make it systematic, consistent, overall, comprehensive, verifiable and long-lasting. Thank you very much.